Today is September 12, 2021. It's a gorgeous end of the summer day. It's sunny and a little bit windy, but it's a great day outside. You can find me on Facebook, Ravelry, and Instagram as Bflycrochet, and you can get in touch with me through my email at bflycrochet@gmail.com. Today I have one finished object, one new cast on, and two whips that I would love to talk to you about. I have no mail, I didn't order anything, and I'm proud of myself, so that's great. And also I will talk to you later on some news. So first of all, let's talk about my finished object, which is the sweater that I'm wearing. So this is the Summer Sorrell by Wool and Pine, and I did finish it on Friday night, and as I finish it I just went downstairs and soak it so that I can block it and it will be ready for today. So I'm really happy on how it turned out. I did calculate it, it took me 6 weeks and a day to finish it. So it's the fastest that I never knit a garment. I'm not that experienced on knitting a garment, but sometimes it could take me months and months and months to just knit a garment. So I'm pretty happy with 6 weeks. I will insert a clip here on me wearing it like full length so that you can see it and not just see the gorgeous details on the yoke. So this pattern, for those of you who don't know it, it's a raglan sweater, so it's knit from the top down, and so you do the yoke with all these details, and then you split for the sleeve and you knit it all the way. This sweater is knit, and it's the reverse, it's the bump side of the stockinette that you see. So you knit it inside out so that you can just not inside out, outside in, sorry. So that you can knit it and not purl it throughout. And there's a fading in mine. I will just stand a little bit so that you can see the fade. So there's the speckle blue that goes in the pale blue, that goes in darker blue, and it finished with a purple. So the yarn that I've used was Knit Picks Hawthorne and Knit Picks Troll, and I use one skein, and I have leftovers of all of the color except for this light blue, because I didn't have enough yarn to do both sleeves. So I have one sleeve that is done with another ball of yarn. So I've used one and a little bit of this ball of yarn. But for the rest, I have used less than one skein of yarn. But I'm pretty happy with it. I'm happy that it's done now so that I can wear it throughout the fall, and maybe in the winter with a little cardigan or on top of it. But I really like it, and I like there's some positive ease in that, so it's floaty and you're not tied in it and everything. So I love it. So enough rambling about my shirt. I know I've talked about it a few times in the podcast, so that's about it. Now let's talk about my new cast on. So I've decided to cast on a new pair of socks for my godson. My brother has 2 sons and a daughter. So his daughter is the oldest, and then they have 2 sons, and I'm the godmother of his youngest son. And so I'm thinking about Christmas, because Christmas is coming shortly. So I'm knitting a pair of socks for him. So he's gonna turn 9 next month. So I'm making him, and he loves to play outdoors and everything. So I'm making socks. He knows it. He chose the yarn a few months ago. So I do hold it in this gorgeous bag by Poppy Cod. I will try to show you the label and their logo. So it's a camper. So on one side you have 2 windows, and on the other side you have the door and a window. So I really like this bag. And the yarn that he have chosen is Patterns Croy in the coastal stripe yarn, coastal stripe colorway. So here is the colorway. So it's really, there's stripes and everything, and I really like it. And also I've chosen leftover yarn for the cuff, the heel, and the toes. So it's a blue leftovers. I don't know, I don't remember what it was. I'm so sorry, I don't know it. So, and I've just started them. I cast them on this morning. So on Sunday morning we always take it slow, watch a little bit of TV with the kids and everything. So I did cast them on then. So I've done a little bit. So I've done 15 rounds of 2x2 ribbing, and I'm on started the leg. I'm doing them on 2 16-inch, which is a new way of doing socks for me. I'm used to doing them either magic loop or DPNs. I know how to do them using 9-inch, but I don't really like 9-inch. It's not my favorite way. I can do it if I don't only have a 9-inch needle. I will cast them on and use that, but I want to try the 2 16-inch. So those are Chaogu 16-inch, and I love this method. I think I love it even more than Magic Loop. Okay, I've knitted them for what, an hour maybe, but I really love that kind, and I love how it turnings out. I don't have any ladder on the side, so I really like it. So I will go and knit on that. So I'm planning on doing a leg, maybe 35 to 40 rounds for the leg. We'll see. And then I will need to measure up for the length of his foot. I know his foot length, but I don't know how many rounds it will be for me to knit it. The next project that I would love to talk to you about is my husband's sock. They are in this, oh, sorry, there's a hair over there. This gorgeous bag by Longview Creations. Okay, there you go. You can see their logo. I have a lot of bags from them. I have 3 or 4 bags of them, and I really like those for socks. They are the best. So I've knit quite a bit on those. So those the pattern that I'm using is Vanilla Sock on DPNs by the Crazy Sock Lady, and the needles that I'm using are Knitter's Pride Zing US 2.75 millimeters, and the yarn that I'm using is Odin Wool Cloud Sock Base in the Wolf Moon colorway. So I knit. I was here last time that I record. Not that I record, that I talked to you about this. So this is a stitch marker by K of the Crazy Sock Lady. So it says Teen Cuff Down. And I did knit all of the length for the leg. So I did 15 round 2x2 ribs, and then 50 round for the leg, and I did the heel flap. Now I need to do the heel turn and pick up the stitches for the cuff and everything. For those of you who remember, I talked to you about like 2 or 3 podcasts ago about the fact that I don't know my husband. I have trouble finding the right recipe to make him sock because he has quite a large foot, so it's pretty difficult for me to figure it out. So that's why I'm using US 2 instead of US 1, and he haven't yet tried them on. I'm waiting for me to do the heel turn and pick up for the gusset and knit a little bit of the foot so that he can try them on and see if the cuff is right, the leg is right, the heel is okay, and the foot is tight enough, because I don't want to, if I need to rip it back, I don't want to rip it back and not knowing if the foot is okay. So I've decided to just continue, knit on it, and you will see. And if it's not okay, I will just rip it all off and start again with 1.5 US 1.5 2.5 millimeters DPNs. So I will try on that. We'll see. I'm hoping to finish them. I will explain a little bit more in the new section what I'm planning for my knitting. So stay tuned to know a little bit more. The last project that I will love to talk to you about is a project that was in hibernation, and I've decided to just pull it out and finish it because it has been in hibernation for months and months, and now with fall coming up and winter, and in Canada winter could be really hard, I will need it. So it's been held in, I have it in this gorgeous dog bag by, I forgot their name, by Knitter's Nook. So it's, you know, I bought this bag remembering my dog. We do have a dog, a family dog, and yeah, that's why when I saw that bag, I was like, oh, I need it. But there is no dog in there that looks like my dog, but it's okay. You know, I know it's for her. So I did start last winter. This is the autumn tree. I will just put the ends inside so you will see. It's the autumn tweed pullover by Twin Stitches Design. So I'm knitting it using Knitter's Pride Melodies of Life US 6 4 millimeters. My camera I don't want to focus on, and it's upside down. Okay, and the yarn that I'm using is exactly the yarn that Julie of Twin Stitches Design made it, because when I saw it the pattern was released last winter, and I was like, oh, it's so gorgeous. I need it. I need to do it exactly how she did it. So the white is City Tweed DK in Snowbank. The other contrast is I have all the tags in here and I could not find the right one. Okay, that's it. The rose is City Tweed DK in Prime Rose. Those are all Knit Picks yarn. And the main color is City Tweed in Obsidian. So that's the main color. And yeah, so I really like this pattern. This was my first time doing color works, and I really love it how it goes. So the pattern says to knit 14-inch from the underarm. I'm at 10. I just knit on it yesterday night. Yesterday we did movie night with the kids at home, and so I didn't knit on it. I was here when I started, so I didn't knit around a inch during the movie. So, and this Progress Keeper is one that I've made myself. So it's a butterfly. I love butterflies. So yeah, so I really love it, and I want it to have finished so I can wear it this winter. So still have 4-inch on the body, then doing the ribbing, and after that doing the arms. For my Sorrell sweater, I did the arms using 12-inch, using the it's a shorty set by Knit Picks. I really love it, so I think I will do the same with this sweater, and I will use the same technique. We'll see. I'm not there yet, but I think I will use that, so I will have it finished. I want to finish it before winter hits here, but I think in few weeks it will be done. So now about news. So kids have started school for 2 weeks now. Both of them really love their teacher, and they have friends in their class, so they're really happy. The only thing that is a little challenge is the fact that they do still have to wear a mask in class. So yeah, so it's hard, but it's okay. We will manage. We're still in a pandemic, so we will deal with it. So now it's okay. They kind of get used to it, so we'll see. But for now, everything is really fine. They have not had any homework until now, but now they do. They start this week with homework, so it will be a challenge to trying to manage everything, but I'm sure everything will be all right, and we will have a lot of fun. And yeah, it's pretty, here in Canada, if you don't know, but in province of Quebec mostly, we are struggling with the pandemic. It's really hard in here. Not as hard as in some area in the US, but it's pretty hard. So we have, everything was kind of going back to normal, but now we are not confined back, but we need to have vaccine passport to do some stuff and everything, and kids, and we have to still wear the mask and everything, and it start to just going back with more and more restrictions. So we're kind of used to it. So it's when we have few months of freedom, we know that it will hit at one point, so it started to hit here. So we try to stay safe so we don't go out a lot. Yesterday I went to shop with my best friend. It was so fun. Uh, we just we needed time to be together, both of us. So we just passed all day and you know shop and eat together, and we have a lunch, and then we at the end of our shopping spree we went to a coffee and just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk for a long time. So I really really appreciate that time. And yeah, that's it. So yesterday night we did a movie night with the kids, so that was really fun. So we had a lot of pleasure with them. So when we do that, we just blow up a mattress in our living room, and so everyone is just lay down around and just enjoying with blankets and everything, and some candy, popcorn, chips, and everything, and we just had such a great time all together. So that's all about news. The last thing that I would love to talk to you about is a little bit. I've this past week I've just sitting back and look at all the stuff that I have. I realized that I really will love to cast on new thing, but I'm so bad at finishing stuff. Okay, I know it's my third podcast with a finished object, but that's rare in my life. I've always start new thing and almost never end things that I've done. So I've decided that no, now until from now I need to just finish the stuff that I have, and also to be more thoughtful about my knitting and what I want to do. So I know that Christmas is around the corner. It's in 3 months and not a half, so it's a little bit more than 3 months, and I want to give to the people that I love, because we don't have a lot of chance to see each other in the current time. So I've decided to look at all the stuff that I need. So I just took all my yarn and all my project back and just lay them down on the kitchen table, and then I'll look at them and decide, okay, what is important now. We are 3 months away from Christmas, and I want to finish a pair of socks for my nephew, another for my godson that was not even begin at that time. I was like, okay, I need to knit all that. I want to finish the pair of socks for my husband, and I also have a blanket that I want to finish for my son. So I said, okay. And I know that next month in October is the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along, and I want to participate in that also. So I cannot count on the month of October to be a month that I will knit on stuff, because I will be focusing on the Mystery Knit Along. So I've decided to just focus on stuff, make them finish, and just be more thoughtful and just think about everything in this, and talking in a way that what it will come and what needs to be done. So that's why I've decided to pull back my autumn tweed pullover just to finish it, so that I can wear it during fall and winter. And I need to finish on the socks and the blanket for my son. So I've decided to just everything that is for me, put it on the back burner and just focus on all those things. And I want to be more structured on my knitting and thinking about what is going on, what's need to be done, and so that I can enjoy my knitting, but also have the most time to enjoy and wear and my knits also. So I will do that. So I'm leaving myself until Christmas to just be aware of that, and finish a lot of stuff. And then in January, I want to be more thoughtful and think about my knits and think about everything. So I would like to ask you if you would love to leave me in the comments down below if you would love to see how I'm planning on organizing my time with my knitting, because I know I don't have a lot of time knitting because I do have a full-time job. Plus, I'm designing for Bfly. I will have new design that will come really soon, and I want to be more thoughtful in that. So I want to know if you will be interested in that. So please, if you are interested, leave a comment down below and I will sure make it happen, by the end of this year, start of next year, and let me show you what I'm thinking about that. So I hope it will interest you. If not, I will just do it for myself. But if it can help someone, I think it could be helpful for you to see it. So that's all I have to say. I will stop rambling and go and enjoy sometimes with my family a little bit. So I hope you have a great day, and until next time, happy making. Bye.